students. Today we will discuss concept of marriage. Introduction. Marriage is a sacred and legal bond between two persons of opposite sex. It is one of the important social institution. It is a stable relationship in which a man and a woman are socially permitted to have children. Right to have children implying right to have sexual relationship. Now we will discuss definitions of marriage. Marriage is one of the important social institution which is defined by different sociologies. First of all, the definition which is given by Westermarck. According to Westermarck, marriage is a relationship of one or more men to one or more women which is recognized by custom or law and involve certain rights and duties both in the case of parties entering union and in the children born to it. Next definition which is given by Ernest Gross. Ernest Gross defined marriage as a public confession and a legal registration of adventure in fellowship. Another definition which is given by Hobel. According to him, marriage is the complex of social norms that define and control the relations of mated pairs to each other, their kinsmen, their offspring, and society. There are various types of marriage. Now we will discuss the types of marriage. First type, that is promiscuity. Promiscuity is a type of marriage in which one man has sex relation with any number of women, but it is a form of marriage which is not accepted afterwards. Next type is a group marriage. Group marriage means brother of a family marrying with all the sisters of mother's family. So actually there are no traces found out about this type of marriage in the primitive as well as in the modern societies. Next type is a polyandry. Polyandry is a form of marriage wherein one woman marries more than one man at a given time. It is actually widespread in the Tibet and Todas of Malabar. As you know, in Hindu mythology, we learn that 5 brothers called Pandavas share the same wife called Draupadi. Polyandry is actually divided into two types, fraternal polyandry and non-fraternal polyandry. First of all, we deal with the fraternal polyandry. Fraternal polyandry, in this form of a polyandry where one wife is regarded as wife of all brothers who have sex relation with that woman or with her. The children are treated as the offspring of eldest brother. Among the Todas, polyandry is a fraternal polyandry. Second type of polyandry is non-fraternal polyandry. In this form, one woman has many husbands with whom she cohabits in turn. It is not necessary that these husbands be brothers. And if a child is born out of this marriage, then any one of husband is chosen its social parent by special ritual. Next type of marriage is polygamy. Polygamy is such a type of marriage in which one man has 2 or more wives at a time. It is found actually in Muslim community. It is also found in Eskimo tribes and African Negroes. Next type of marriage is monogamy. Monogamous marriage is that form of marriage in which one male marries with single woman or single female at a time and vice versa. Under Hindu Marriage Act 1955, monogamy is one of the essential conditions of marriage. Another type of marriage is endogamy. By endogamy, it is mean that marriage which takes place within the particular caste. Marriage should take place between the families of equal social and cultural status in this form of marriage. Another type of marriage is exogamy. Exogamous marriage means the marriages within the particular group or an aggression of the group is actually forbidden in all the societies. Such a prohibition is the main cause of exogamy. Hobel is defined exogamy as it may be defined as a social rule that prohibits a person from marrying within a defined social group of which he is a member. Another type of marriage is a hypergamy. Under this form or type of a marriage, a male of a higher caste can marry with a female of a lower caste. And if the children born out of such a marriage, then they are regarded as belonging to the caste which is falling a midway between that of the father and that of the mother. Next type of marriage is a preferential mating. The main aim of preferential mating is the preservation of relationship within the particular caste or community. So, in this form of marriage, these marriages are more stable and the marriage between the certain relatives are preferred in this type of marriage. This type of marriage, that is preferential mating, is again subdivided into two types: cross cousin marriage and parallel cousin marriage. First of all, we deal with the cross cousin marriage. Cross cousin marriage is such a type of marriage in which marriage which is preferred between father's sister and his sons or between maternal brothers and sisters. Some tribes in India such as Gond, Kadar and Korea practice this form of a marriage. Second type of marriage, that is a parallel cousin marriage. Under this, the marriages are preferred between the children of father's brother and mother's sister. Some civilized societies prefer such a type of marriage, that is parallel cousin marriage. Now we deal with next type of marriage, that is companionate marriage. Companionate marriage is actually start with the idea of companionship. So this form of a marriage is one where two persons on the understanding live together as a husband and wife as long as there is no child to them. So on understanding, when the two persons live together as a husband and wife, and then such a marriage until the children is born to him or born to them, then it is called as a companionate marriage. And the last type of marriage is a experimental marriage. In this type of marriage, which allows a man and a woman to lead matrimonial life temporarily in order to find out that if they can settle down permanently in matrimonial relations. So they perform the marriage as an experiment. So this is called as an experimental marriage. So all these are the types of marriage which are very important. Thank you.